Scout Automobile, welcome back. The legend is back. Close your eyes. Imagine a dark road, silence all around, and suddenly you hear a deep, thunderous growl. Not just any sound, but the heartbeat of a true American muscle legend reborn. Now open your eyes, because what's standing right behind you is not just a car, it's the all-new 2026 Plymouth Sport Satellite. Start from the back, because legends don't follow the crowd, they make their own entry. And the rear of this beast, it's absolutely breathtaking. Wide, planted, and aggressively bold, the LED taillights stretch across like a glowing signature, sharp yet classic, giving a perfect blend of retro muscle and modern dominance. And right below, those dual exhaust tips, not just for show. They are ready to roar. Every time you tap the throttle, it feels like the car is breathing power, like it's alive. The rear bumper is sculpted in a way that makes the car look wider than ever, giving it that low, muscular stance, and when the light hits the paint, you see reflections dancing across its curves. Pure art in motion, even when it's standing still. But if you stay a little longer at the back, you start noticing details most people miss: the subtle diffuser design underneath. Carefully engineered airflow channels that don't just look aggressive but actually stabilize the car at high speeds. The way the rear glass flows into the trunk lid is seamless, almost like the body was carved from a single block of metal. And when you imagine this car moving at night, those taillights don't just glow, they carve a signature into the darkness, leaving behind a memory instead of just a sight. Now slowly move your eyes toward the front, and this is where the real attitude begins. The front of the 2026 Plymouth Sport Satellite is not just aggressive, it's intimidating. Those sharp LED headlights, they don't just light the road, they stare into your soul. The grille, bold and unapologetic, carrying that classic Plymouth DNA with a modern twist. And right in the center, the badge, not just a logo, but a statement of legacy. The hood, slightly raised, hinting at the monster hiding underneath. Every line, every edge is designed to dominate the road when this car appears in your rearview mirror. Trust me, you move aside, and if you look closer at the front design language, .t's not just styling, .t's psychology. The car is built to make a presence before it even arrives. The air intakes are not decorative, they are functional, feeding the engine the oxygen it demands when pushed hard. The front splitter hugs the ground like it's trying to erase the gap between machine and road, and the headlights, with their sharp DRL signatures, feel almost alive, like eyes locked onto the horizon, ready for impact. Now take a step to the front left side. This is where the design starts telling its story. The wheels, massive, perfectly designed alloys that scream performance, wrapped in low-profile tires, ready to grip the road like a predator. The sidelines flow smoothly from the front to the rear, creating a sense of motion even when the car is parked. The aerodynamics, carefully crafted, not just for speed, but for stability. Every curve has a purpose, every angle has meaning. This is engineering, turned into art. On this side profile, you can almost feel the tension in the bodywork. The way the fenders are slightly flared gives it a planted stance, like it refuses to be pushed around by wind or speed. The door lines are clean but sharp, giving that perfect muscle car identity without overcomplicating the design. And when sunlight hits of reflections, like the car is breathing even when it's still, it's waves of reflections. The symmetry to the front right side, like the car describes the missing balance of shift to the front on this side. And now you see the complete balance of this machine, the symmetry, the power, the presence. It's like looking at a perfectly built athlete, strong from every angle. The sunlight hits differently on this side, highlighting the sharp cuts and muscular shoulders. You can almost feel the air suspending. It can almost feel the air slicing past it. Even when it's standing still, this car doesn't just sit. It waits for the moment you hit the gas. And this, like a predator watching a silence, it's controlled forward at that aggression, ready for the car to explode forward at any surrounding. The wheel arches slightly shadow the tires. This would look and more dense lensen, making them look more aggressive. And the stanzas slightly shadow the tires, gives you the impression the forward is in motion even when parked. This may to me that the car is in motion even when parked. And the stance. Now open the door and step inside. Welcome to a completely different world. The interior of the 2026 Plymouth Sport Satellite is where muscle meets luxury. The seats, wrapped in premium leather, soft to touch, yet firm enough to hold you in place when the car unleashes its power. The stitching, detailed and precise, showing craftsmanship at its finest. Ambient lighting glows softly, creating a mood that feels both modern and timeless. The steering wheel, perfectly shaped, sitting right in your hands like it was made just for you. Every control exactly where it should be. This is not just a cabin, it's a cockpit. And the moment you sit down, you realize this isn't just about driving, it's about command. The seating position is low, driver focused, everything angled toward you. Like the car itself respects the driver as the center of the experience, the pedals are perfectly aligned, the visibility is sharp, and the cabin insulation is so refined that even silence feels premium. Now look at the dashboard. This is where technology takes over. A fully digital display, crisp, clear and responsive, showing everything from speed to performance stats in real time. The infotainment system, fast, intuitive, and packed with features: navigation, connectivity, voice control, everything you need right at your fingertips. The sound system, immersive, turning every drive into a concert. And the best part, everything is designed in a way that doesn't distract but enhances your driving experience, because at the end of the day this car is made to be driven. The interface itself feels alive. Switching modes changes the entire mood of the cabin, from calm cruising comfort to aggressive performance-focused layout. The digital cluster sharpens, the throttle response tightens, the exhaust tone deepens, and suddenly, the car feels like a completely different machine. Now move to the back seats, and this is where comfort meets class. The leather continues, soft, luxurious, and beautifully crafted. There's enough space to relax, enough room to enjoy the ride. This isn't just a driver's car, it's a complete experience. Whether you're sitting in the front or the back, you feel the same level of comfort, the same level of attention to detail. Every passenger feels special, every ride feels premium. Even in the rear seats, nothing feels like an afterthought. The armrest design, the cup holders, the legroom distribution, everything is balanced, and the ride quality ensures that even long journeys feel effortless. You don't just travel in this car, you experience it. Step out again, and now take a look at the back left side. The curves, the reflections, the way the body catches the light, it's mesmerizing. The car looks different from every angle, and yet, it always looks powerful, always looks ready. The design flows seamlessly. No awkward edges, no unnecessary lines, just pure, clean, muscular beauty. When you crouch slightly and look along the bodyline, you realize how carefully the proportions are designed. The rear slightly wider than the front, giving that planted race-ready stance. The wheel fitment almost flush with the body, giving it that custom-built look straight from factory. Now move to the back right side, and this is where the cinematic feel comes alive. Imagine this car rolling down the street, the light fading, the exhaust rumbling, people turning their heads, cameras coming out, because this isn't something you see every day. This is a presence, a moving statement. The wheels turning slowly, the body gliding effortlessly. It's not just driving, it's performance in motion, it's dominance on wheels. And at night this angle becomes even more dramatic. The reflections from streetlights dance across the paint. The exhaust notes echo slightly between buildings, and the taillights stretch into the darkness like a glowing signature of power. And now, let's talk about what really makes this beast a beast. Under the hood, the heart of the 2026 Plymouth Sport Satellite, a powerful engine, built to deliver raw performance. Whether it's a high-output V8 or a modern hybrid muscle setup, one thing is clear. This car is fast, the acceleration instant, the response sharp, the sound unforgettable. Press the accelerator, and you don't just move, you launch. And that launch, it doesn't feel like simple acceleration. It feels like physics bending slightly in your favor. The torque comes in strong, pushing you back into the seat. The steering tightens, the road becomes sharper, and suddenly, everything else disappears except the drive, the suspension. Tuned perfectly, giving you the balance between comfort and performance. Smooth highway, sharp corners. This car handles everything with confidence. The braking system reliable, giving you the control you need, even at high speeds. Safety features, advanced, ensuring that while you enjoy the thrill, you stay protected. And when you push it into corners, the body control stays tight. No unnecessary roll, just pure confidence, like the car knows exactly how much you're willing to push it, and responds accordingly. And then, the features. Oh, there are plenty. Keyless entry, push start, driving modes, adaptive cruise control, lane assist, 360-degree camera, everything you expect, and more. This car is not just about power. It's about intelligence, about giving you the best of both worlds. But here's the thing. The 2026 Plymouth Sport Satellite is not just about specs. It's about emotion. It's about that feeling you get when you sit behind the wheel, when you hear the engine roar, when you see people turn their heads. It's about owning something that stands out, something that tells the world, you don't follow trends, you create them. Take it on a highway at night, windows slightly down, engine humming, low, lights passing by in streaks, and in that moment it feels less like a machine, and more like a companion. Something that understands your need for speed, your need for presence, your need for freedom. This is not just a car, this is a legacy, reborn for a new generation, a perfect mix of past and future, of tradition and innovation, of power and elegance. So if you're someone who doesn't settle for ordinary. If you're someone who believes in making a statement, if you're someone who wants to feel every second of the drive, then the 2020 Plymouth Sport Satellite is waiting for you, because legends don't fade away, they come back stronger, louder, and more powerful than ever. Scout Automobile. Welcome back, the legend is back.